Yes. Yeah. Because
I'm barely awake now.
I think I'm already at the 24-hour mark of being awake. Yeah. Oh, that's the whole day. It is. I used to do that when I was younger, but I haven't done that in a long time. You feel it a lot more when you're older.
Both of my girls are early risers, and Eden was up right away this morning and ready to come with me.
Yeah.
Well, I woke up 10 minutes before you left. My alarm went off 5:45, and you left at like 6:04. So.
Well, I'm glad you came, and I hope it makes for a good start of a day because you started my day good.
Thanks for having us.
Thank you.
Thanks for the work you're doing.
Thank you very much. All right.
Yeah.
Well, you guys have a great day. Thank you for stopping by.
Well, it's good meeting you again.
Nice to meet you.
Yeah.
Nice to meet you.
And who do you have next?
Jody. Jody Wagner's next. Oh, we have a minute. We have a minute though. I gotta stretch for a second. You can come stretch with me. Okay.
For you, I thought it was fitting for you being outside.
Oh.
There's no snow.
Oh.
For the winter
How
season.
pretty. Oh, pretty stuff. Well, thank you.
Coffee, but you can double down.
We have this video. It's all about who we are as a community. We've seen the soul of our community through the Warming Center. We live in an amazing community that has seen the need and has made this happen.
We wanted a place for all souls, a place that people could go, that they'd find community, that they'd feel.
It's because it's like cold in there. Okay. I need that fire up. Oh, that coffee tastes good. Yeah, it's a good flavor. Let's see. We had, well, you saw Nate with Nate's like success story.
I did. That was so good.
And Andrea Berry came. Good.
Was it good?
She is in.
proud of her.
She is in Whitefish. She
Yes,
has
still?
2 jobs,
Hi.
and she has paid ahead. And super proud of her. Yeah, doing that. She was very good.
I want to because it's cleaning up my closet. And when I was homeless in Seattle in 2000,
I had forgotten that.
well, I got this in Seattle. When I was homeless, somebody gave me this when I went to a shelter and at Christmas. And I remember thinking, and I kept it all these years. I
Yeah.
just put it in my closet.
Ah.
I remember thinking, why would somebody ever give me a gift? I'm an alcoholic, homeless
Oh,
person.
you can
kept
stop
it all
so
these
that you can
years.
tell this story. Yeah,
So
stop so you can tell the
almost
story.
forgot
I
about
love that.
yesterday or 2 days ago, and I'm
Oh.
not thinking about this, and I was like, I gotta bring it.
Oh, that's-
I'm not gonna get rid of it.
Oh, and that's good. I love that. That's going to be a great story. I think we're still waiting. He'll let us know. Are we good? Okay. He heard me. Oh, okay. Let's have a seat. Welcome to Conversations on a Bench. And the time, as the time goes on in our 24 hours, I like to check the time. It's 7:03. And happy to have Jody Wagner here with me on the bench. I'm going to turn this on and you just hold it up fairly close.
Morning.
And what brings you to the bench?
Thanks for having me. Well, I love this place. I absolutely support the Flathead Warming Center and what you do here. I was a part of it for 3.5, 4 years. Was the resource coordinator and was able to see some really cool things happen here with the guests. But seeing the resources come in and seeing the community get involved with that was such a special time. And to see people's lives changed was amazing. But more than that, it changed my life. And so I think that's really what I want to talk about a little bit is a little bit of my story and then how this place changed my life too. So if you
I
don't
love
mind.
that. I was just thinking just the other day, I wanted to get sweatshirts, Warming Center sweatshirts that says this place changed my life for the staff, for
Yeah.
you know, for us to kind of set that tone inside the Warming Center, because I find that to be true in my life and several others as well. So if we end up doing that, I'm gonna get you a sweatshirt.
Yeah, that'd be so cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, talk about your story.
Yeah. So I'm born and raised here. I think I'm a fourth generation, so my kids would be fifth, I believe. My grandfather was the police chief of Kalispell. My father was the fire chief of Kalispell. And on my mom's side, they helped found Central Bible Church years ago. My mom still goes there. My dad's passed away. He was a deacon in that church, and so we have a long history. We used to own the Wagners used to own the funeral home on Main Street. It used to be Johnson and Johnson, and so we have just a long history here. I was reading up on our ancestry, and one of my greats was the coroner here in the Flathead. So it's interesting. I definitely would consider myself a local person.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you earned that.
I qualify.
Yep. You
So-
qualify.
Yeah. So not that disqualifies a human, which has really broken my heart to see in a lot of the battles, not battles, but struggles that we see in the community, which I can tell you after doing the gathering a lot of the statistics and being with the guests day in and day out and knowing them on personal levels that most of the people are from here, and that's the flat out truth. They're people with debilitating mental illnesses and a lot of addiction, and a lot of people use because their mental illness is so extreme. And I know this in a personal level, with family members, and it's something I wouldn't wish on anyone. It's a hard thing to go through. I've struggled with mental illness to the point of considering, I struggle with some anxiety. I had OCD growing up really bad. When I was little, I would, my mom always makes fun of me because I would pick out my outfits before, for the day of the week. I had a lot of clothes. I was always blessed with really good parents and a good family, and always had all these outfits and, everything I needed. But I would have a Monday through Friday same outfit that I would have to wear, and I would put my little earrings in the night before, and I had it laid out, and it could not crease. So and I'm talking really young, so if I was in school and when you'd sit down, you get a crease in your pants, I'd have to roll it over once so there was only one crease. I was very odd, kind of an odd duck. So I was always trying to control things when I was little, still. But I've gotten a better handle on it as I've let God take more control. And I work on that on a daily basis. God works on that on a daily basis in me. But so I've always had some things there. I grew up in a Christian church knowing Jesus. And I'm so grateful for that because it's carried me through my life. And it's got me through some really hard times of struggling with alcoholism, just from a really young age. First time I drank, I was like, wow, I've found the cure to my anxiety, my OCD, my not fitting in. I always felt way different than people. I always felt on the side of the groups. And I just didn't feel the same. And I pretended. I was a very good pretender of it. I was a perfectionist, and alcohol gave me an escape. So it was like that aha moment, and many alcoholics that identify and are in recovery can identify with that. So once I found it, I think I blacked out like the first or second time I drank. And so that's another big sign of people that struggle with alcoholism, or what you want to call it, sin, whatever it is. I really don't even care anymore. It's something that caught me for years in not fulfilling my purpose on this earth, which is to love the Lord my God with all my heart and soul, and to help others, and to be a good mom. And those are things I really was not great at because of the alcoholism. And so God is working in my life now. I've been sober for 5.5 years continually. Yeah. And by the grace of God, I do not struggle today. I take it on a daily basis, but I don't struggle with wanting to drink anymore. He has lifted that from me. And I spent a lot of years trying to not drink. I never quit trying. I never didn't want to be there for my kids. And I never didn't want to be a productive member of society, ever. I always wanted to be a part of community. I always wanted to help others. I always wanted to give back. I always wanted to make my own way. I always wanted to make money. I always wanted to be a good mom. I always loved my children with all my heart. And I always wanted to be the mom that was rooting and advocating for them. And I tried, and I did. At times, I feel very well, and then at times I failed very badly. Thankfully, I had my mom and dad that were such a great support for me and my twins. But there's a ripple effect to life, and I see that today. But today, what I can do is stay sober and help others. And so my story was that I've been to many treatment centers in my life because and then I become a resource coordinator later in life, always looking for external resources, which are good. They're there to support and help us, and to build us up to the people that we can be, to be a part of community, right? But it was an inward job for me. It had to be the Lord helping me. It had to be making him priority, and that was the final answer for me. I found this in my closet. Oh my gosh, there's a sparkle on it. There's a sticker on it in my house. I'm a sparkler type. I was cleaning out my closet, and I found this robe, and I had to bring it today because I was homeless. Gosh, it would have been 18 years ago. And nothing like we see here. Like, people here are really, I don't know how they survive, because it's winter, it's freezing. Like, it's not even that cold, and I'm so cold right now. And I don't know how I've always thought they were just the toughest people.
Okay.